Where's the money?
I don't think so.
Ey.
Hola, papi.
Speak. The call got grabbed this morning. It's an opportunity.
Now listen to me. I'm not here to hurt you. Don't do anything stupid.
Don't kick me.
Who are you to tell me what to do?
Okay. Stop running! I want you to see something. I was friends with your mother, but I'm telling you the truth.
Prove it! Your mother has been dead for 5 years.
I know. I think Vicente killed her. He took everything from me. Tell him the safety's on. Alicia! Run! We both want to get Lisa back. I'll fight to the death for her.
Who is that psycho?
I hired him for a job, but he crossed the line.
That's personal to him.
Boom, there you go. That was a trailer for Diablo arriving in theaters on demand on June 13th. I'm KUYA P. This is Nerds Rule the World. Joining me to talk all things Diablo is Superstar, the man I want to be. He's a living superhero, but he's a bad guy in this one. We have Marko Zaror, who plays El Corvo. How are you, Marko?
Hey, what's up? What's up?
I'm good, man. Thank you for your time. This film was like a throwback to classic 90s action. You and Scott just having a ball, it looked like, and I had a lot of fun watching this. Just loved everything about it. What was it like climbing on board? Who did you get the call from working with Scott? Can you tell me how your participation in Diablo started?
Well, it was a co-creation between me, Scott, and Ernesto. Ernesto is my friend. You know, we worked together since we're friends since high school. We shared a passion of filmmaking, and we've started making movies back in the day. And you know, when I became friends, after working on Undisputed 3 with Scott, I always told him, "Hey, man, we should do a movie together with my director Ernesto." You know, and then that, you know, life put us together again in other movies, and suddenly when we were in John Wick, we were like, let's do it, and then we start developing this concept, you know, writing ideas, throwing what we like, and blah blah blah, and then suddenly we arrive to this one-page treatment, and that's how it came together, man. Then Matt, a writer, wrote the script for us, and our producer Craig put this thing together, and you know, made it happen, man. And so happy, so excited to be here, man, to premiere this Hollywood, our first Hollywood movie that we created with my childhood friend Ernesto, you know.
That is super dope, Marko. I love that energy. To get your childhood friend, you form a relationship with one of the biggest cats out there in Scott. Now you're doing it. You're together. I love it, man. That's really cool. I love that energy. So, okay, we've got Scott on board. You got your boy from growing up on board. Tell me about the production pre-pro, your first film together. You know, so you've acted, you've done all these other things, and now, okay, we got Scott. How do we build out these fight scenes? How do we build out this world of Diablo and your character of El Corvo, who's just, oh my gosh, that guy is frightening.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. Well, this character was kind of like the, Ernesto's love for horror movies and Asian cinema. We were like, okay, let's bring a little bit of this world through this character. Like we need to create this like horror film bad guy kind of thing, and then we started exploring this and of course, and then, he's like, yeah, let's do the thing with the hand. And then it's like, for me at the beginning, it was like, oh, but how are we going to be fighting like this? But that was also an opportunity to create something different and new. So the whole process was a big challenge. And then, what we do, we do a previs with a cell phone. And then I edit it and I show it to Ernesto, to Scott, to get their approval. They make notes, and then we go back to the gym with the stunt team, Legionario Stunts, that they did an amazing job, man. Amazing job.
Killed it.
And then we co-create this, and then once it's logged, then we copy this into the set, the real shooting. So it's a process, man, and it was beautiful, so happy with it.
It's part of the things we love about filmmaking, right? I love that. It's so cool to create and go back and get and just have fun with your friends. So you brought it up. You have this device, or less of a hand, right? That also can double as something else. I don't want to spoil for the people that haven't seen it yet. What was that like for you? You've done martial arts your whole life. Now to have like this device, did that hinder, or was that a challenge? And how exciting was that to kind of perform, but also have, this other device that you that you work with in some of the action scenes?
Well, yeah, like I said, the beginning was a challenge because it's like it changed the whole game of the choreography. But now as a character, you have a reason why, like there's a purpose. Like the character, you have a motivation, and you have this element now. So that changed the whole how you approach a choreography and how you create a scene, understanding that you have this element. So that gives us that new flavor and that uniqueness, that you're not just creating a scene to just throw punches and kicks. There's a story behind the fight, that allow us to play with this element. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was very interesting how it went back and forth and you go to it. I just really enjoyed those elements. But I have to ask you one of the other things. So that was diabolical, right? Your hand, the knife thing, but then your look just I was menacing. But also, I have to ask, this haircut that you have, that just a little bit. What did your friends? What did the team, when you were designing the look of the character? That was an interesting choice, and I'm just curious what everyone's thoughts were to have kind of like, the little bit of hair but nothing. What was that?
Yeah, I don't know, man. It just happens, man. Once I started understanding the character, and we went for a long walk with Ernesto in Bogota, thinking about, and we had to redo every scene of El Corvo. We had to rewrite it, because once we start discovering the character, we had to change everything, right? And we were walking in Bogota and I started like walking like the character. That's how it works for me. Like I start physically understanding how the character is, and then all the emotionality and the psychological start sinking in once you start understanding how he moves, how he then we did a look, a wardrobe look, and then I put some stuff, and then this, I didn't feel, and then suddenly I started like understanding and then the characters start appearing. It's pretty cool, man. And then haircut, no, like this, no, he's, this, and then suddenly I end up bald with this thing. It's like it was just like a download. I was challenging this creature that it was somewhere.
Yeah. I loved it because you don't traditionally get a villain, menacing bad guy that looks like that. So it just stood out and just made it super cool, because you look cool in everything else you do. We know you, Marko. You're awesome. You're, like I said earlier, you look like a superhero. You're built like a superhero. You're sexy, brother. But here you look kind of dark and mysterious. It was perfect for this badass in El Corvo.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it, man.
Definitely. So working on it in production, working with Alanna de la Rosa, who I had a pleasure of talking to. She's awesome. Working with Scott, just some of the other people you've collaborated with on this. Ernesto, can you tell me anything from working on set? Any memories?
Well, man, just what I could say. I gotta thank Alanna for the chocolate. Yeah, because I'm always in a diet, and suddenly I was anxious, and I needed, and I knew that. So I know at her trailers, like, hey, do you have some chocolate? And she's like, yeah, I do have. And she always had this, chocolate hidden, like different type of chocolates, So I knew that I if I needed, I know where to find that. She had my back all the time, so it was good.
That's awesome. We were talking about how you and Scott are like just badasses. The world knows you're badasses. You're cool as hell, but on set you're kind of a teddy bear. So it's kind of good to hear. Out the world they'll know you're badass, but it's good to know you're a good guy on set and just a lot of fun to work with, man. Marko, man, you're just amazing in this. And I've been a fan of your work since you've started, and you're just killing it. To close this out, why should everybody see Diablo? I already know why, but I want you to tell the world why they need to check out Diablo.
Well, man, they gotta see it because they're gonna have a fun ride, man. It's an emotional movie that has a lot, to give in that area, but at the same time, you're going to see some cool fights, cool characters, an engaging story. It's an engaging story. It's like, I don't know, man. I think Scott did an amazing job. And if you're a fan of Scott, I could say this is one of his best performances by far. Like literally, man, literally. I'm a big fan of Scott. So yeah, that's...
You both killed it, man. And I don't want to spoil for the people that haven't had the pleasure of seeing it like myself. I really had so much fun. Are we gonna get more Ernesto Scott collaboration? Again, I don't want to spoil the ending, but I think some things happened there that I want to know where it's gonna go. I want to go back into this world, and I want to see you as El Corvo again.
Oh yeah, man. It depends on you guys. Support the movie, and I would love to make El Corvo live again for you guys. I would love to.
Let's make him live again, Marko.
Let's make it happen, man.
You're super dope, bro. I'm so honored to talk to you. I want to talk to you again as you continue to blast off in Hollywood and do your thing, man. Just such a fun time with Diablo. I really appreciate your time, sir.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it, man.
Definitely. Everybody, that is the amazing Marko Zaror, who plays El Corvo in Diablo, hitting theaters as well as on-demand digital from Lionsgate, June 13th. I'm KUYA P. Nerds Rule the World. All right, there's a cut.
Nerds rule the world.
Pleasure chatting with you. Love to all my nerds who rule the world.
Yeah. Nerds rule the world.
Yes, we do.
Thanks. Nerds rule the world.
Thank you.
I love the nerds ruling the world. So more power to you.
Patrick, what up, man? And yes, they do. Nerds rule the world, kid.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Awesome. KUYA P, Nerds Rule the World. Hello.
Yes, they do.
Yes.
Oh,
Nerds rule the world.
I got.
It's in the title of your show, like Nerds Rule the World. Like, I want more Black weirdos on screen, and I don't feel like we ever get to see that very much.
Thank you so much. Nerds do rule the world.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you, Nerds Rule.
Love
it. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Julian.
Nerds rule. Yes.
Rock on. I love it. Thank you so much.
It's good to see you. I love Nerds Rule the World.
But yeah, there's a heavy nerd component, man.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, if you ask me, nerds rule the world. So
absolutely.
And you're right. Nerds do rule the world.
We're just the best.
Yes.
Thank you, ladies.
Nerds so much.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you, guys.
Bye.
It's your boy KUYA P. Nerds Rule the World. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you.
do. They rule the world all right.
Yes. Take care, Tony. Thank you, guys.
Of 10 minutes.
Awesome. Thank you, Rachel. Hello, Marko. It's a pleasure to chat with you.
Hey, what's up?
I'm good. Thank you, sir. I appreciate your time. I'm ready to have some fun with you. Cool?
Cool.
All right. I'm going to do a 3, 2, 1 count to help me with my edit because I'm putting the trailer right in front. All right. Let's have some fun. Here we go. In a 1, 2, 3.